Hey, this is Taddy Schmitt with Waveline Productions, and now I'm going to teach you how to play a drum roll. Alright, you might know this from the circus or from different scenarios where there's a band or marching band, or you kind of hear like the tension build, you kind of hear this drum roll happening, but the question is probably for you, how do I get there? How am I going to be able to get there to this fast, this smooth, cool sound? Alright. The way I learned it, my first drum teacher, I was 6 years old, I learned it in Germany. He called it the windmill. The German word for it is Mühle. I just translate it to you as windmill. Okay, so all it is you start with a double stroke roll with each hand, which means 2 hits. What we do is we start very slow and then speed it up. Let me play that for you. This is kind of giving you an idea of how to get to the drum roll. Remember, there's one very important thing that you have to have in mind is you start slow with controlled hits, and then at some point you get to bounced hits, which what it is you hit once in one motion and the stick hits the drum 2 times. And the hard point is to switch between the controlled hit and the bounced hit. So as you practice this, you will notice that at some point you will kind of get a little bit to something like this. Make sure you don't get there. Make sure you always have 2 hits happening and just apply more pressure to make those 2 hits closer to each other. That gives you a basic idea of how to learn a drum roll.